Hey, Steve with Trimble. In this connected construction video, we're going to show you how to use the connected workspace in Trimble Business Center and Access, and then utilize the field data service to transfer that data back and forth. So typically, I'm using the X9 in FieldLink, but today we have the SX12 with us, which is a really cool instrument. So as you can see here, we have a little section box. If you've seen it in the other videos, probably pretty familiar model, and scans that we collected with the SX12. So why I love to highlight this is the SX12 is a scanning total station. And this data will come back to Trimble Business Center or to Connect, where I can share more data, right? If I can scan it, I can collect a lot more data like you see here. I have my wall behind me. um, I can actually see the verticality of that wall, and we'll show you that how we do it in Access, and then send it back to Business Center where we can do more analysis and or report creation. So if I turn on the inspection, I've already done that. I can turn off the limit box and the model. This is the vertical inspection of my wall. So you can see some of my picture frames, a lot of my wife's degrees are off by about 10 mils or 1 centimeter. With the SX12, I could go ahead and actually stake those out. Oh, we used last one. Yeah, we'll accept that. So turn it on and off, but we'll turn it back on. Um, Let me go ahead and stake that out. Points. And then there we see that one. Point.
Go right.
And we can
Stick
see
point.
I can stake that out. Let me turn off the inspection real quick so we can see what that looks like. And the model too. There you can see I can stake out where that is jumping off the wall, right? I can see that from the inspection here, where that's kind of leaning in, and I can go lay it out. I can even mark it, do a stakeout point, and obviously scan it like we've done. So with Trimble Access, if I have it set to sync and my TSC7 or controller has a SIM card or I'm on Wi-Fi, I can have it sync this data back. And so by simply closing Access, this data will sync back to Trimble Connect, and I'll open that up here. It will drop it into the field data extension, which is again tied into the same project that one is. The one I just closed at 112 will sync back. The next one will come too. So this is transferring. It's kind of automatic on the back end as long as I have it set up in Connect. Then when I go back to Trimble Business Center, I can import that same data using the Connected Workspace and going to the field data extension and then importing it. So we've already done that. We have some other data here too. And what Trimble Business Center is going to allow me to do is create better deliverables, run another inspection, right? Create just points from that scan data, make a DWG so that I can share this back out. And when I'm done with that, I can upload the scan data or those reports back to Connect. So here you can see I just have the scan data model. But this is that connected workflow where you can kind of sync it all the way back through and make it really easy to show what's going on site or with where the design differs from the as built. So thanks, and please reach out to your nearest Trimble distributor if you have any questions. And if you are a civil contractor or a general contractor who needs to take QA/QC shots very far away, the SX is going to be, I mean, it'll scan up to 600 meters. Now, it doesn't scan as fast, but has a 3D point accuracy of 2.5 millimeters at 100 meters, which is some of the best on the market. It will be incredibly accurate for really far distances that you need to scan. Advantage of scanning is makes it really easy. If you can't get there with glass or with a DR shot, it'll collect it, and then you have more measurements on what you're trying to QA/QC, like an embed or an anchor bolt or window sill or whatever it is. But yeah, if you have any questions, please reach out to your nearest Trimble distributor. Hopefully, we can show you the SX12 and just the connected workspace in general. Obviously, I'm showing an SX12, but We'll work with GNSS or just a regular total station as well too, going backwards and forwards, and then using Connect to share that data and make sure things get built the way they're supposed to. And if they're different, at least show how they are different. Thanks.